Okay, so what's next is I'm gonna let you see the difference between the the charge level 3 attack versus the non-charge. So right now, what we see from the basic level is that we charge the level 3 and basically our character do this, right? So what happens if we charge what happens if we charge to level 3 while our hammer is charging? Ooh. So it's basically the final hit, final combo for the hammer, for the Big Bang. So this is potentially this is potentially your most efficient combo to use when you're running around and fighting the monster, because you can charge while you run around, and then when you see an opening to the monster, you just basically go there, stop, and then that's an instant damage, and then you just run away again after charging. Then you go back. Hey, even if you don't hit the first two hit, it's fine. You the most important one you're gonna do is the last final hit, which is the most damaging one. I mean, for one hit is dealing 509. That's pretty impressive, right? So yeah, so do remember to always charge your hammer, and if you charge the hammer, remember to not move if you want to use the level 3 charge. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the charge thing. There's a lot of things that you can do with the charge. So for example, you can actually use the level 1 charge, and then you go straight into the Big Bang. So what you're gonna do is you press R, you press left click once, and then you just go ahead with the Big Bang. This will be your most damaging follow-up combo with respect to only using the Big Bang, but due to how long it takes for you to get out all of your combo, it's not efficient because the monster is gonna run away. And if you're saying that the monster is KO, and if I do that from the start, it's gonna finish. Well, not really. From my experience, in order to get everything out, uh, by the time I think you hit the last the last 3 or 2 hits, the monster is gonna get up and it's gonna either hit you or run away, something like that. So do keep in mind, this may be your most damaging combo, but it's not gonna be fast enough for you to get it out. So yeah. Okay, so next is, oh right, I need to change back the objects in the training area to show you the power charge level 3. So you run up to the monster and you do this. Remember to not move while you do this, and then you just press this. So good. 1486 by just doing that. So what you did is you basically just remember to charge your hammer, charge to level 3, not move and release, and then you just press your clutch claw, and then you just do the weapon attack. Not only are you dealing damage, you're also tenderizing the monster, which is so good. So Iceborne is training the hammer really good, considering, well, the CEO, no, not the CEO, the director for Monster Hunter is using the hammer. Nah, I'm kidding. Maybe, well, that might be the why the hammer is getting so much love in Iceborne. I don't know, maybe. But anyways, So yeah, that's more. Okay, so other than the charge brutal big bang that can use the clutch attack, you can also use it with the slide. So if you're using the slide, oh, what happened? You can also follow up using the clutch claw, which is very very nice. So there's always a follow up, so except maybe this one. Hold up, let me just see. So except for the overhit, the left click combo, where you don't get the clutch claw follow up, and the big bang, you don't get the follow up for a big bang. Otherwise, it would be broken. It will just be broken. Yeah. So even the top right guide, it's not showing the clutch claw. So remember, the only two move that you're able to the get the clutch claw follow up is the charge brutal big bang and also the slide. Oh, maybe there's another one. I'll show you in a bit. So yeah, the first one being the charge brutal big bang and also this slide, the slide attack. Oh yeah, see, if you move, then that's it. In your move, it's gonna screw you up. I don't see a ledge here. Probably, maybe this one. Okay, so if I go up here, can I go there? Oh, I can. Okay, so if I go here and I charge it up, and oh, whoops, my bad. Anyways, my point being, if you charge and then you hit. Okay, I'm just gonna show it instead of me just talking, cause you guys might not be convinced. If you hit and then you can actually reach a substantial amount of range by using this, which is very very good. So remember three moves that you're able to do the clutch claw follow up: the charge brutal big bang and also big bang. No, not big bang. What am I saying? The slide. Sorry. Okay. Once again, the charge brutal big bang, the slide attack, and also the ledge attack, something like that. So yeah, that's it for this section. So the next one I'm gonna teach is the ledge hop. So let's say the monster is on the hot is right here, here, and then you're at a ledge and the monster is constantly over here. What you can do is you can do something we call a ledge hopping. The ledge hopping might have been nerfed because back in the days when we only have Monster Hunter World, a lot of the streamers or speedrunners tend to abuse this one. but it goes to show how good this tactic is, and it also deals mount damage, which is something to note. So very very good tactic. So what you're gonna do is basically to just roll out of the ledge, and then just press R, and then just release it. So you just do this like very very smooth. So basically you roll out and then you just press R, and also remember you can delay a little bit. Yeah, so roll out and then just press R. You can delay a little bit and then it will just jump back. So this might take a little bit of practice, but it's by far the most easiest ledge hop out of all the weapons that can ledge hop. Yeah, I mean, it's not a very complicated weapon, I would say. I mean, it's hammer. You just smash the monsters with it. It's not like some weapons like the charge blade or the switch axe. Those require a little bit of technical and practice to use those. Pretty fun. Okay, it looks like this is gonna be a very very short guide video. Okay, so hopefully you guys learned something about this. Oh, and one more thing that I forget: the slingshot. Okay, so what the optimal combo for the hammer is basically the charge brutal big bang, right? And you need to charge all the way from 1 to 3. So if like for say the monster is constantly moving around, you can actually charge and do this while you maintain your charge level. So in order to prove that, I'm gonna charge to level 3, and then I'm gonna shoot the slinger burst. It will retain your charge level, which is a very good option because some slinger pods is able to stun the monster. For example, the slinger bomb, the thorn pod, dragon pod. I think that's it. Oh, and the piercing pod. This four of this is gonna stun the monster while you do your brutal big bang, which is a huge plus. So which is why the brutal big bang is your most optimal combo. Very simple weapon. Okay, so I guess that's pretty much it for. Oh, looks like I got hungry. That's I guess that's pretty much it for the hammer. Yeah, let me do a weapon pose. Nope, not that one. Not that one. This one. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the hammer. It's a very simple weapon. It's a very effective weapon. I'll go over some of the skills that you would want to prioritize while using the hammer. It's the skills are pretty much almost the same for all melee weapons. Almost the same. So yeah, I'll list some of the skills that you would want to focus on to max out the levels right now, as you will see in the chat right now. So the first thing that you would want to prioritize, mainly those skills that you would want in every hammer build that you have, is weakness exploit, critical boost, critical eye, agitator, due to how easy you can piss the monster off. Attack boost maybe, but if you're using the raw hammer, it's gonna you will tend to use the attack boost. Uh, Handicraft, if you want the sharpness to increase. Uh, I guess that's almost it. Let me check my own hammer build. Yeah, so agitator, attack boost, critical eye, critical boost, weakness exploit. These are all the skills, the most important skills from my build. So some of the optional skills that you would want are peak performance. If you're able to squeeze in after having all those essential skills, uh, focus, but focus is optional. The way focus works is it's basically gonna charge your brutal big bang faster. Instead of just we're taking a long time to charge it, like 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm gonna do that again. 1001, 1002, 1003. As opposed to 3 seconds for you to charge up the hammer, it's gonna maybe decrease that decrease that amount of time for you to get faster. But I would not I won't call it a must to get that skill, because sometimes you would want that the amount of time for you to charge to get different levels of attacks, like the launching, and maybe the first charge that you would want. So basically that's it. What other optional skills? Let's see. Oh, maximum might. Maximum might is particularly for the hammer that has negative affinity. You might want maximum might, but it's kind of expensive to build. So I would not recommend it unless, of course, you don't mind having that. Then go, by all means, go ahead. But for me, I don't really like using maximum might as of now, because it you need to sacrifice so much damage just to get your affinity up. So yeah, basically that's it. Yeah, so that's it for the hammer video. I hope you guys like it. Let me just give my usual wave goodbye. Oh, need to keep the hammer. Whoops. So yeah, that's basically it. thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you guys learned something, or maybe see something that you did not know that you could do. Uh, yeah, leave if you like the video, please leave a like below and comment on what weapons do you want to see me cover next, and also do subscribe to my channel. I know I'm just starting out, so please leave a like or subscribe. It does really help me to do this kind of video. Hopefully I am able to grow my channel. I thank you very much in advance, and peace out. Bye bye.